Welcome to Under the Rare Microscope, where we use our big brains and we say, yeah. But what does science really think about that? Today we're less studying a scientific concept and more studying a scientific person who's been so misunderstood, it's starting to hurt. Some of y'all are out there putting Darwin fish on your cars like Christianity and evolution are mortal enemies. Meanwhile, other people are slapping a cross through Darwin's name thinking they're shutting down science. Here's what nobody seems to be talking about. Darwin was actually a Christian man. And when he says evolution, we're not talking about how humans morphing into something else. We're talking about natural selection. Charles Darwin wasn't some atheist trying to disprove religion. He actually studied to become a clergyman, and his original plan was to become a priest. And no, he didn't lose faith over time. When he went on his now famous voyage to the Galapagos Islands, there was no shaking the foundation of faith. He was just taking notes, observing life, and what he saw? It changed how we understand the natural world. When people hear evolution, they picture some monkeys turning into humans or fish growing legs overnight and walking on land. That's just not what Darwin's theory was ever about. Natural selection is simple. If a species doesn't adapt to its environment over time, it won't survive. Darwin saw this firsthand with the finches on Galapagos. Different islands had different types of food, and over generations, the birds' beaks changed shape based on what they needed to eat to survive. This was just one animal that he noticed, but finches that needed to crack tough nuts, their beaks got stronger. Finches that needed to eat insects, their beaks became sharper. And the finches that needed to sip nectar in order to stay alive, well, their beaks grew longer. And this wasn't random. The birds that had the best traits for overall survival passed those traits on to their babies. And so, over time, this small advantage turned into a really big one. And that's called natural selection. This isn't just about birds. Every single living thing goes through natural selection, including us. Polar bears have evolved thicker fur to survive freezing temperatures. Cacti adapted to store water in dry environments. And what about bacteria? Literally evolving right now to resist antibiotics. And guess what? Humans are adapting too. Natural selection doesn't just apply to the past. It's happening right now. Our immune systems are changing in response to modern diseases. Our brains are literally rewiring to handle constant information overload. And our bodies may even start adapting to rising temperatures and climate shifts. Even though some people don't think that's real. To be honest with you though, that's just how life works. Adapt or disappear. So, back to Darwin. Was he ever trying to disprove God or go against faith? No. He was literally just documenting in his journals how life adapts over time. Believing in natural selection doesn't mean you have to give up faith. It just means you understand that the world around us is constantly changing. That's all. If we're talking about humans adapting, well, let's talk about something even wilder. You know how we said that our bodies are constantly evolving? There's evidence that humans might be in the middle of a brand new adaptation right now. Some scientists think we're already seeing the first signs of a major evolutionary shift. What is it? You're gonna have to wait until the next video. So did you think that Charles Darwin was some God-hating, evolutionary-loving man? Or did you already know that he was a Christian? Now that some of you might understand natural selection more, does it change how you see evolution? Let's talk in the comments. I would love it if you would support from the bottom up. We love a like. We would really love a follow. And as always, stay rare.